Hi, Peter. Yeah, is it maybe necessary to reduce the pressure in any way, or is it a good thing that there is so much pressure on this game?
If you want to play on this level, there's always pressure, and this is what we like. That's why we're here.
Yeah, the game against Vitesse was this weekend. A good half and yeah, worse half. What did you learn of this game for the game of tomorrow?
Well, it's impossible to play 34 games at the highest level there's possible. It's not possible. So you always will have parts of the game and sometimes even games that you're not at a top level. What I like is that we, even when we're not at the top level, we win these games. And that says something about the players. Normally, if you start not good the game, it's impossible to turn it. Yeah. And we turned it, so.
Yeah, the situation in the defense, you already told a little bit about it, but yeah, only 5 defenders for PSV,
that's enough. I only play with 4.
Yeah, okay. So, you don't seem to worry about it
not at all. Not at all.
No.
And you've seen that also other players can play there.
Yeah, Luke, how is that for you? Yeah, 5 defenders, of course. Some injuries in the squad. How do you look at that?
I got a good feeling about the squad. Of course, Dest is also now in the squad extra. So yeah, we have some good options again, and yeah, and some injured players who will be back whenever. And then I think we have a good squad there.
When you compare your own situation with last year, is there a difference now?
Of course. Last year I just came back from Spain, and you come in a new team, and now I'm here for 1 year, and yeah, it's always a different feeling. But yeah, in the field, no, I'm not different than 1 year before. No.
No, but maybe there's a physical change. Because now you played a little bit less minutes, I think.
I don't know exactly, but yeah, I'm fit, and that's the most important. And I'm ready to play tomorrow on the 90 minutes, and yeah, so that's for me the most important at the moment. And yeah, last season I got injured, but that can always happen. Yeah.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you.
Peter. Is revenge something you use as a psychologist to motivate your team?
No.
Why not?
First of all, I wasn't there. So if you want to talk about revenge, it's maybe something you're involved with. And I don't believe that will help us to win the game here. I believe if you play good football, that will help to win the game here. So not these kind of mental games you want to play with your players. I don't believe in that.
Clear. What is the big strength of this Rangers? It's obviously in a different team than last season. You didn't watch the game last season, I guess. So what's the strength of this team, and what will be the key to win here?
Rangers is Rangers. Playing here, I've only done it twice now, but it's something special. If the crowd is behind the team, it is something special. So it's our job to keep them quiet. And we can do that by playing good football.
Yeah, and what will be key in these games?
That we play good football. If you follow us since the beginning of the season, this is what we try to do. And this is what we do. And this is our strength. We have really good players, absolutely so. Play good football with good players.
And what is the biggest danger of them?
Of Rangers? Oh, they have experienced players, they have new signings playing up front we know well from the Dutch league. They have quality players in the midfield, they have a good team, absolutely. That's why it will not be easy. But I always believe in my players, and I always believe in my team. And I try to tell them that we have a good team, because this is the truth. And that's why I believe it will be an interesting game.
You will attack tomorrow? Attacking football?
You know better, of course.
Luc, in the two games you played against Rangers, wasn't all about attacking last season. It will be different this year. Do you like it more?
I think it fits me better for my way of playing. I like, the way we played the last games. For me as a striker, a lot of balls in the box, a lot of pressure, and that's what I like. Yeah. And last season we had some different thoughts about, and it can also be a good way of playing. Each coach had different styles, but this is what fits me better, I think. Yeah.
And what is your role as a captain in these big games? For sure, you need to play Champions League football. You want to play Champions League football. What's your role as a captain to keep the squad together? And
to even before to tell them how important it is to, how beautiful it is to play Champions League. I know how it feels, and I think we spoke about a couple of players I've played Champions League before, and the feeling to play in this stage, it's amazing feeling. What the coach said, you dreamt of it as a little kid. Yeah.
How's the atmosphere? Is the pressure on? You feel it?
Not at the moment. It's quite okay. We're relaxed. We just traveled this morning, and everybody's. But tomorrow, of course, the natural pressure will come, but that's what you need also, I think, in these games.
Thank you. Good luck.
Yannick. Mag even naar voren.
Peter, you said I only play with 4 defenders, so 5 is enough. But didn't consider to get some players from the young team with you to Glasgow?
No.
Why? Are they
Not
not good
necessary.
enough, or
No, not necessary.
why is not necessary? But Schouten isn't the most ideal player to play back, because you said other players can also play over there. But
Yeah, he did well against Vitesse.
he did well, but there's but that can happen a lot in a game.
I know. This is football. We prepare for everything. Don't worry. So for me, this is enough.
Then I have to believe you, I think. Why is PSV going to win tomorrow?
I don't know if we're gonna win. We will do
You're
our
gonna
best.
play for a win. I
Of course, of course. We will do our best. I believe in the players. I told you we have good players. And I'm really pleased with the way they performed until now. So we have confidence. But football is football. And I don't know if we win. We will do everything to win this game.
Luc, why will it be different than last year?
Because I hope we will reach the next round, the group stage of the Champions League. But it ain't gonna be easy. And we know here at this stadium, it's not gonna be so much different, because the fans, they're gonna make it tough for us with helping the team. So it's we're hoping for a good result tomorrow, and then and Eindhoven is gonna be another game as well.
Good luck tomorrow, both of you.
Thank you.
Peter, how is Noah Lang doing physically?
He's okay. We have to train. After training, I know.
And did he train the last few days also after the Vitesse match?
Yes, he trained apart from the group, one time with us. And we have one session today, and after that I will take a decision.
What kind of role can Malik Tillman play? He was not yet in the team, but he's here with the squad, and they know him here very well.
I know. He's an outstanding player. And over here they know, and I'm glad that we have him with us. Unfortunately, he came, we talked about modern football, he came late. He didn't train so much in Bayern, not the way we did at the beginning of the season, so he's a bit behind. But he trained hard the last weeks, so he's there. And if we need him, he will be there.
Serginho, how is he physically? What did he do in his preparation? And is he on the same level as your players are?
Well, today we met him, which is not that early. He trained in Barcelona. He played games when they had their trip to the States. So we have his minutes, and he also played with the USA team. So he's physically okay.
And already for a whole game or 60 minutes or any idea?
You will see tomorrow.
Okay, thank you very much.
Any other questions? Yes, please.
Peter, welcome back to Glasgow. You
Thank
mentioned that Rangers had signed a few players with experience of Dutch football. I just wonder how much of a danger could that be to PSV that they have those types of players in their ranks who know PSV and know the Dutch way of playing?
I don't know. I can imagine they talk to their manager and tell them what they know about PSV. That's possible. On the other hand, my defenders will know them also because they played against them. I don't know if it is an advantage or disadvantage. I have no idea, but yeah, it's true. We know them and they're good football players, I can tell you.
Just a question to look, if we take you back to last year in the playoffs, just tell us about the emotions and the hurt of failing to make it the last time, and does that drive you on this time to make it to the group stages this time round?
Yeah, of course, last season was a disaster for us. Of course, we want to reach the group stage, but I don't want to think about it a lot anymore. I just want to look forward to tomorrow and the next two games. That will be so important for us and for the club and fans to hopefully reach the group stage again. Yeah.
Please.
Hi, Peter. Just here. 1 year ago, in Netherlands, André Ramalho just lose a ball and Rangers scored a goal and qualify for the group stage. So 1 year later, the same opponent, the same stage. Have you spoke with André Ramalho about how his mind for this game?
No, not at all. He's an experienced player. If you play football, you make mistakes. This happens. Sometimes it even is that you lose games by that, but this is football. I played 20 years, I make mistakes and we lose games about it. But if you're worried about that, you cannot play any more football. So no, he is an experienced player, he's a good player, he's a good defender. He helped PSV a lot in the past, and I'm sure he will help PSV also a lot in the future. And as a football player, you have to deal with those moments. It's not easy, but you have to deal with it. And hopefully the next game is really soon there. And then you can take revenge, if you want to say that, for those mistakes you make. But this is football, this happens.
Yes, please.
Peter, can I just get you to confirm the injuries that you have? Do you have injuries in defence?
We left a couple of players at home, yeah.
Can you confirm who?
Sanne, help me.
Patrick?
It's Philip Moyne. He is not with us, and also Patrick van Arnold. He's not with us.
Can I also ask you how much confidence you've taken from the previous round in your performances and result against Sturm Graz?
Yeah, but I'm looking wider. It's not only those two games that gave me confidence. It's since the beginning of the season I work with these lads, and like I said, they're quality players, and we have good results. We won the Super Cup against Feyenoord. We're number 1 in the league with 2 wins. It's just started 2 games, but we're there, and that give us a lot of confidence also in our way of playing. They do really well, so we have a lot of confidence.
On Malik Tillman, what was it you saw specifically in his time at Rangers that made you feel he'd be a good signing for PSV?
He's a guy who can score goals. He's a guy who can play between the lines, which is not easy. Not many midfield players can play with between the lines, and he is a player who can. I know he also played sometimes from the side, mostly left. So it's really a quality player.
A young player as well that you feel has a lot of potential to grow in the future?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Look, can I ask you about, you spoke about the fans inside Ibrox. Is that atmosphere that you experienced last year, is that maybe quite different to what you've experienced at different stadiums around the world?
Yeah, I've experienced a couple of times. I've played at Sevilla. It was also a really great atmosphere, always with the fans. But here, when I played here, you really notice that they are really helping the team with the atmosphere, and that's what the coach said. We have to make them quiet, play good football, and hopefully get a good result that they won't make too much noise.
In the back.
Hi, look, you said you don't want to think too much about not going through last seasons, but I would assume there are lessons to be learned. Are there?
There are always lessons to be learned every game, and it's a long time ago now. 1 year, we of course it's the same opponent again today, but it's a lot of different players, different coaches, different staff. So I think it will be a whole different game. So we have to just focus on tomorrow.
Yes, please.
So, well, you spoke about the fact you're playing Rangers again, and not to bring up the term revenge, but I just wondered what your reaction was when the draw was made and you saw it could be them, because was it part of you, oh no, not again, or part of you like, oh, yeah?
More like a coincidence that it happens again. It's like, yeah, it doesn't happen often, I think. But now we, of course, you know what happened last year, so you don't want to see this happening again. So yeah, it's just one. We're doing really well at the moment, and I have a lot of confidence for the next games against Rangers. So that's my only focus at the moment.
Do you feel in a better place as a group this time round? You seem very positive. There seems to be a real positive outlook across the group, and obviously the results have been good.
I think we were also quite positive last season. That's not the thing. It's just, yeah, we drew here and then at home we lost. But that's football. But now, yeah, we're also doing quite really well. And then in the first games, we have a really good feeling and a lot of confidence. So that's what we want to show tomorrow as well.
Did I forget anyone? No. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.